It's been raining every day for almost 10 days. There is sunshine early in the day, but in the evening and at night, it's a lot of rain. Now, peanuts are difficult to deal with when there's not a lot of sun because, their water and peanuts don't go together. At least I figured out how they can go together, though. I figured it out, so that's why I'm turning on the camera. So, in the past years when I'm doing this, you shell the peanut off the vine, you put it on if there's sunshine, you put it on a tarp and you dry it. There's no rain, so you get away with that. It dries fast. And the drier it gets is the nicer it tastes. But when there's nothing but rain, and then if I take the pods off and put them on a tarp and they get wet and they get black and they get soggy and they spoil, that's happened a couple of times. And you have to throw it out or you have to pick it out and get the good ones out and separate them. And it's a lot of effort, man. It's a lot of effort, but this is the method that I figured out, that none of that problems no more, right? You can rain as much as it wants because by hanging them this way, the rain can come and the rain can go. If the water doesn't stay, it's gone. And it's a very dry air here, so it doesn't take long for them to dry out. Even if there's no sun, it dries out fast. Top of the mountain, a lot of wind, a lot of blah, blah, blah. So that's the flow. Another thing that's really great about this is they stay on the vine, so the peanuts continue to grow. And so they're getting wet in the rain and they're continuing to grow. Eventually I'll have enough sunshine for them to dry. And man, they're gonna be nice. And now I have this figured out. So I'm not so reserved in terms of planting peanut, because I did lose a couple of crops due to too much rain. Whereas put in all that effort, do everything and have the peanuts on the tarp. After all that effort to plant them and reap them and all that shit, months, and then they get wet and they spoil. You throw it all. I threw all away, all of it away, because I'm not gonna pick this out. It's done. But hey, man, I figured it out. I figured out the formula, man, and it works, man. All right, because it's been 3 days or something like this, and they're dry, and they're pretty, right? So that's nice, man. Yeah, man. Feels like, man, it's such a nice thing. It's such a charm. I feel charming right now. So yeah, I just want to talk about that, These peanuts are going to be great, man. They're going to be nice. Here's the ones that I actually figured it out. So I had them here, and I was going up the step, and I was like, because I had them under there in the shade, and I was like, hey, man, I can put them up here and hang them over the edge. And if I do it like that, the rain can't mess around. They can get all the rain and all the sun. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to pick them up. I don't have to worry about them. Last week I had some on the balcony on a tarp, and it started raining, and I bust my ass to get up here to get them out of the water. And later that night, I feel the pain in my knees, and I'm like, hold up now. I ain't gonna be doing that shit. I ain't gonna be going all hard and stuff and get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, B. So, figured it out. I can be slow. You know what I mean? I just put them here and leave them. I don't have to take. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Yeah, man. I like that wind when it blows. You know what I'm saying? Blow with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what I'm trying to do here. Trying to have a great feeling. So the wind blows, and I know that, hey, man,